leaders.
So, can you introduce Huawei Tunisia?
Sure. Huawei has been in Tunisia for around 20 years till now. In the reality, in year 1999, Huawei began to deploy the business in Tunisia. We established the office at that time. In the past 19 years, almost 20 years, actually, Huawei experienced a lot of products and the growth with the operators, with the partners here in Tunisia. Actually, we are very glad that we came to Tunisia early, and we are growing stably in the past period of time. Nowadays, actually, our business here is expanding because almost everybody knows that the smartphones are being deployed in the market very well. A lot of people like it, as well as our products with the mobile operators are going very well. Our products with local partners are being handled in a proper way. So basically, we've been here for a long time. We are happy. We are very happy to be here with our customers, with our friends, with our partners. We hope to contribute more value to the society here, to our customers as well.
And you talked about mobile phones. What are your other activities? You talked about your contribution. What else?
Sure. Basically, our business are composed by three parts. Okay. We might say consumer business, including the mobile phones, the smartphones actually, and a lot of consumer products. We do have laptop as well. The second part actually is where we started with 30 years ago. We are mainly an infrastructure provider for the carriers. Here in Tunisia, we have Tunisia Telecom, we have Orange and Ooredoo. Actually, we are providing to all of them infrastructures, the 2G, 3G, 4G networks, and we are looking forward to having 4.5 and 5G in the near future. The third part actually also it's not a new thing for us. We might consider it as a pan-ICT domain. We call it enterprise business, which is different than terminals, different than the carrier business. It includes more vertical industries. Wherever you find ICT technology is being used, actually, we do have our contribution over there. To give you an example, in any device, in any product, in any system that you are using IT and CT products, actually, we do provide some components, some service to that. So in summary, we call it enterprise business.
Huawei is famous for making the world more intelligent, components, consumer business. Can you explain more deeply this idea?
Sure, definitely. Actually, I believe the economy of the world is being transformed. Actually, we all know the first transformation, or we call it industrial evolution. Actually started from Europe. Actually, the second one and the third one was started and driven by the United States, including the computing technology as a main driving force for that. Actually, now we are in an era of the fourth industrial evolution, which is digitalization. By enabling all the players in all the economy society, Huawei could contribute in this fourth industrial evolution a lot to make the society more intelligent. First, we need to connect people to people. Second, we need to connect people to the machine or to the components, we say, objects. The third phase or third part of it, we would connect the objects to objects, or in a way we call it machine to machine. So recently, maybe you've noticed a lot of new words being popularized in the society that called AI, for example, artificial intelligence. There's IoT, Internet over Things. Also, we are talking a lot about 5G technologies. By contributing in all these new technologies, by invest over 15% of our revenue, of our annual revenue into the research and development in these new technologies, I believe Huawei company will contribute a lot in the fourth industrial evolution.
In a more local strategy, how is Huawei positioned in Africa and Tunisia?
Well, I would start with Tunisia, actually. As I mentioned, Huawei has been in Tunisia for around 20 years. We experienced a lot. We were growing together with our customers and our partners in this industry. And now, actually, we are expanding our footprint and business in Tunisia, as well as contributing more to the society. We believe we should be a very important enabler of the ICT industry. We would not only be a business entity, but also bear our social responsibilities as a advisor to the government, as a advisor to the main players in this industry, as well as a partner to these people and entities, that we would position ourselves in Tunisia as the most important ICT society member. Starting from this point, if we have to talk about the whole Africa, I think we are doing very well in almost all the countries because we have the same philosophy, we have the same strategy to deploy and develop the market and the social and the local society.
Do you have some investments, some action plans to realize your projects and your ideas about what you want to do in Tunisia and in Africa?
Sure. As I mentioned, we consider ourselves as a very important member in this ICT society. Not only talking about business all the time, we do have social responsibilities. However, we need to know that what we are good at and how do we contribute to the society. What is the best way to contribute? so that we find the best we can do for the society is to transfer the knowledge. As I mentioned, we are investing over 15% of our annual revenue into the research and development. Every year we do have a lot of new patents. We are leading the development of the new technologies. Why not we don't transfer this know-how, we don't transfer this knowledge to the the local society. So that's why actually we formed a ICT academy here in Tunisia. We are training actually more than 500 students in the last year. We are planning actually to train more people in the near future. Maybe in the coming 5 years, we could train and educate more than 10,000 students. To enable these students to work and lead Tunisia to the next level in the ICT era. So I think this is very important for us, that this is what we can do. We can do good to this society. Second thing is, if we look at the industry itself, we need to be more open. We need to have more partners, and at the same time we need to enable our partners to work on a higher level. That's why we had an open lab. We call it open lab. Actually, it's a environment actually for the SMEs to work with, to try their applications, to try their softwares, to try their solutions. Make sure that their solution will work well, so that it will help them to develop their business. This is a kind of investment for us, actually. At the same time, this is kind of social responsibility we are bearing, not only to the industry itself, but also actually to the whole economy of Tunisia. By doing this, actually, of course, we have future seeds. I don't have to mention more about that. Actually, we have provided more than 10. In the past 4 years, we have provided more than 40 opportunities, let's say, for the students. To have their training course in China, in our research center. We have a lot of activities like this, actually, in the past years. Now we are looking forward to the future, how we can do it better, how we can contribute more to the society.
Leaders.